Searching for a Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. Looking for the 1990 Donruss. Probably in here somewhere. Got 5,000 count box, cards and sleeves. And we're just going to go through and see what we have. All different years. These look like early 90s, 94, Upper Deck. Stars and rookies. Every time we open packs, sets, and boxes, we put the good guys or potential good guys in the sleeves. And here we are some 26, 27 years later, going through them to see what we have. Guys like Fred McGriff, Bernie Williams, Delano DeShields Sr. There's Yamil Benitez, signature card. Alan Dennis, Ellis Burks, Dante Bichette rookie. Got some baseball, basketball, Sean Kemp rookies. Put those aside. More Delano DeShields. He and Marquise Grissom and a bunch of great players back in the day in the 90s. 80s, 90s, maybe even some 2000s in here. We're lucky. Raul Ibanez. Trying to look at the date on that one. It's what is that? It's a rookie class, collector's choice. Those came out in the 90s probably. Yeah, it looks like 96 there. These are the inserts from the Fleer 87 set. You'd have to buy the factory set. You get the inserts. This is from the World Series of 86. Wade Boggs, Tino Martinez tucked in, Ozzie Smith, a couple Aussies, Todd Hundley rookie card, Ken Caminiti, big stud, MVP in 96, admitted to enhancing his performance, but he died a few years later, unfortunately. Eddie Murray, Eddie Cohn, Ripken, all the stars from 88. Here's Jeff Conine, and it says Fleer 95. Edgar Martinez, rookie, Hall of Famer. Very under-collected back in the day. Got a feeling his cards will be worth a premium for those that actually catch on and want to collect them. Football, Vinny Testaverde, rookie. More football, a lot of Joe Montana's, 49ers. Joe Montana Stadium Club 91. Do one of these stack things. We'll put the football over here. We'll put the basketball over here. See what we end up with tonight. All the good baseball, we'll kind of tuck them right over here. We're looking again. Our goal tonight is to find, oh, good, some sleeves back in the day. Hold on to those. Is to find a 89 Donruss Ken Griffey Jr. card. That's what I'd like to find in this box if I can. There's a good chance they'll be in here. There's a good chance there'll be multiple of them in here. These are all cards that we do card shows. We would do pack wars in the store. Football. You see some price tags on there from some of the card shows we did. The 92 Fleer Ultra football. Sorry. Some, what was that? Stadium Club. Who we got there? Mark Higgs and Gaston Green. We'll put those off to the side here in case we need those sleeves later. Reggie Jefferson. I found some cards here without sleeves. Let's see. There's a Bip Roberts rookie, Mookie Wilson rookie, or maybe. Might be a rookie, 83 or 82. Trinidad Hubbard, rookie card, Colorado Rockies. And that's is that 94, 95? 96. 96 Fleer Ultra, Trinidad Hubbard, rookie card. Doc Gooden, Dennis Martinez. We got a Strawberry, Ronnie Lott, and Kenny Cash, loose. So the loose cards, we got a place for them. We'll put them up top here. Keep going through the backside here. See what we got. Start back here. Looks like more football, some Marinos, lots of Marinos. Then Pedro Martinez's younger brother, Ramon. Older brother, not younger. Pedro was the younger guy. Look at all those Ramon Martinez cards if he would have made it. Robinson Cano, suspended from life. Third time, I guess, performance-enhancing drugs. He signed those big contracts. Wow. Ricky Waters, Barry Sanders, Damian Stoudemire. It's 95-96 Fleer Ultra. Stoudemire with the Raptors. Schmaltz rookie. There's a, oh, Griffey, 1 year too late. That's the 90. 90 Griffey. We'll put him over here, though. A Schmaltz rookie we'll put up there. Dave Parker. Elway. We're in the football. Alomar, Frank Thomas, Tim Wallach, Pete Rose. Ooh, Derek Thomas, Gary Gaetti, Kenneth Davis, Ozzie Newsome, Terrell Owens. Is that his rookie? Maybe not. That's a 98, so it's probably a couple years in. That's too bad. Card 160, Upper Deck Collector's Choice, 98. So if you want to look that one up. Clyde the Glide. Oh, Archie Manning, Peyton, and what was that other Manning's name? Eli. Got the other Manning coming up, the kid. Cool. All right, so let's see. What's this over here, tucked in over here? Delino to Shields, Delino to Shields, Delino to Shields, rookie cards, Delino to Shields, and Greg Hill, football. Kurt Gibson, rookie from 81, Bob Boone, 83. Interesting group of cards to have there set aside. Here's a Mets team set, 88 with Greg Jeffries. That would have been a hot commodity back in the day. What else we got here? Flip them around. Edgar Martinez. That's the 89 score rookie card. Some Stadium Club charter members, baseball and football. Got a Warren Moon football. There we go. Bill Pulsifer, pitcher for the Mets. Got him in a sleeve. Todd Hollingsworth, Travis Friend, Robin Yount, Cliff Floyd, John Roper, Wave of the Future. This is card 14 of 20. And is that, what is that? That's Fleer Flair. Fleer Flair, John Roper, Wave of the Future. I think that wave didn't get too far inland, but that's okay. Played in the major leagues. That's a big accomplishment. Barry Sanders, Sterling Sharp, Ramon Martinez, Delano DeShields, Michael Jordan. That is, see, Michael Jordan, Upper Deck Collector's Choice 94, card 438. And Breakaway Threats. Interesting. All right, that's an interesting card. Got some more basketball, a couple more there. Got a Ripken, a Puckett, a Sandberg, and a Vaughn. I'm liking this back row here. Mike Schmidt. Oh, here's some Donruss 83s. Probably opened up a set. Keith Jackson. Card back in the day. That's running Herschel Walker's. Herschel Walker traded, Minnesota. He's the reason the Cowboys won so many Super Bowls. Herschel Walker is. They traded him. Got all those draft picks. Attaboy, Herschel. All right, Herschel, put you over here with the rest of the football guys. Keep going here. Definitely opened the 83 set. Got all these 83 cards here. So 83 factory set I'm sure I purchased. And opening it for whatever reason, decided that I needed to put all these cards in sleeves, maybe just for stock for the shop. All the different players. There's some other cards now. Jack Clark's, Frank Viola. Yeah, Shane Mack, Olympic card from 85 Tops, card number 398. A couple of World Series appearances, 87, I believe, with the Twins. Did they do it in 91 also? Barry Foster, Rick Nair, Sterling Sharp, Dion Figures, Troy Aikman, Thurman Thomas, Pittsburgh's Rod Woodson, Chris Carter, Hall of Famer, a couple of those. Ricky Waters, Patrick Bates, Ricky Waters. A good selection of football coming out of here. Who do we got here? Drew Bledsoe with the Patriots. Remember that? And some guy named, what was his name? Brady? Yeah, took over for him. Yeah, some more 83s. Got all the Diamond Kings, Johnny Bench, Palmer, Winfield. A couple of Winfields. Okay, so now it leads me to believe that it might have been a box of cards, wax packs, because the set wouldn't have had two Dave Winfields in it. Looks like we got some duplicates here. So maybe we busted open an entire box back in the day when you could afford one of those boxes. All right, Chad Ogier, Tony Clark, Terry Pendleton, Jose Malvave. Bunch of guys here. Must have been players of the day that seemed hot. Troy Percival, he was pretty good. Danny Martinez, Jeff Bagwell, Hall of Famer. Rick Jordan, Andy Van Slyke. Swingman, Carlos Baerga, David Segui. What are these? These are Pinnacle 95, Tom Candiotti, Brown, Eckersley. So I don't see many of these in my boxes. I must have bought a box when it first came out, or several packs, and I opened them and decided to keep everybody. So put these guys back in there. Here's a Ultra 92, Juan Guzman, Larry Walker, Hall of Famer, Stadium Club, Randy Johnson, Hall of Famer, another Larry Walker, Roger Clemens, Larkin, Bonds, another Michael Jordan. This is the Hoops All-Star card number 5 from 91. Michael Jordan. Cool. Ron Gant, Marvin Jones. And then this is the San Diego State card set. There's 10 cards in the set. 1990 from Max 3D. Eric Christopherson on the back. And it's San Diego State Aztecs baseball. Pro images. Unopened. So I'm not sure who's in there, but I have that. If I ever needed it, I got it. All right, here's a bunch of cards without sleeves. Put these guys over here in the I have to go through stack. Some miscellaneous cards. Kevin Robertson. Not sure what. Well, let's see. There's a few of them here. Andre Dawson on the front of one. Gil Hodges, Mike Harkey. We'll save those for later. Those might be fun to open at another time. Do a different one. Here we go. What do we got here? Oh, I bet this is the Oilers set. So John Olerud, when he was super smoking hot, the Kenai Peninsula Oilers of the Alaska Baseball League put out a set of picture cards. Very, very basic, not very modern. Look at the backs of these. It's just kind of like type set off of a typewriter, actually. Sponsored in part by Tesoro, Alaska. And these would be the players, the 1988 Peninsula Oilers. Let's see if we can see any names here. It looks like they actually glued the front and the back together, and they cut them by hand. There's Bill Dunkel. Played some good baseball. John Olerud, there he is right there. That's the John Olerud card. It was trading for well over $100 at one point. It's a picture of him on the front. He was a pitcher, first baseman. This is before he had to wear the hard helmet everywhere he went. He got hit in the head with a line drive at one point and had to put a helmet on for the rest of his career. Almost hit 400 in the bigs. Outstanding. Let's see who else is in here. Calvin Elred, Richie Graham, Jim Holsing, Lee Elsey, Greg Faubel, Billy White, Tommy Joe Youngblood. And this one here, is that Kevin Stalker? Who's that? It's Jim Bagnall. Oh, there's Bags. He played for Fairbanks, coached for Kenai, and he was actually the head coach at Eastern Arizona University when my youngest son was looking to play college baseball. We actually visited that college out in Thatcher, Arizona. Peninsula Oilers, Shane Flores, Mike Ponino, Paul Oster, Jason Harkins, Rick Lantrip, Paul Keyes. That's pretty cool. Barry Winford, Alan Rath, Jeff Lynch, Pete Young, Russell Buckman, look like the Bat Boy, another Bat Boy here. Russell T, Tim Schwartz, Lance Dixon. I believe he played some of the bigs. The young guy, left-handed pitcher, 6'1", 175. Yep, University of Arizona. It says Arizona University. It's backwards. Tim Parker, Adam Kinsley, Mark Knopik. Look at that delivery. And Barry Miller. And finally, John Cohen. Wow. It's an entire set. Kenai Oilers, 1988. Tesoro, Alaska. Sold for $14 and marked down to $7. That Olerud card at the time was worth some money. Fantastic. All right. Sorry about that. Michael Jordan. Ooh, Biggio. That's the 89. So we know some 89s. There's a Griffey. Hardaway. Tim Hardaway there. Ooh, more Biggio's. Okay, 89. Let's go. That's good. Some football, 85 Tops, 88, 78 Harvey Martin, John Hanna, Bledsoe, a couple of Favres, Montana. All right, another Michael Jordan. That's Michael Jordan's Playground from the Hoop set. We have Reggie Miller, another rookie card, not in a sleeve. So let's pull one out here. One of these classic sleeves we just had lying around in this box. That Hardaway rookie in there. Orlando Magic. Let's see if they won't even open. I don't want to hurt the corner. All right, so we're not going to use those. Here's another one. Let's see if that's big enough. Don't want to hurt the corners. Don't want to force it in. There we go. And that one slides in nice. Very good. A couple of Jim Kellys, Brett Hull, Andre Dawson, Paul Molitor. Almost done with the back row here. We're going to do this whole box tonight. You're welcome to stick around as long as you want. Ooh, here we go. You get Wacky Bats bonus card back game. Hit, spit, swear, scratch, and steal baseball cards. 10 cards. And does it have a copyright date on that? 1991. Don't know I've ever seen too many of those. All right, basketball. Hakeem Olajuwon, John Stockton. Football, Isaac Bruce with the Rams. Marshall Faulk. Platinum Portraits. Card number 2 of 10 PP. And it says 2004 Fleer, Marshall Faulk. Jerry Rice, second-year card. Brian Urlacher. Platinum. That's the 04. I wonder what year his rookie card was. Zach Thomas. Quincy Carter. A lot more Dan Marinos and Joe Montanas. We got there more Marinos. And hockey card. Pavel Bure. 90 Upper Deck. That's quite a chase card. Charles Barkley. Luke McNown. That's rookie card. D'Angelo Hall. Falcons. Quarterback Luke McCown for the Browns. Sean Alexander. Terrell Owens again. Reggie White. Chad Ocho Cinco Johnson. Baseball, hockey, Peter Nedved. A little bit of everything all mixed together here. Michael Andretti. Oh, another Griffey, but not the one we're looking for. This is the Bowman 91 King Griffey Jr. Card number 246. Very cool. Basketball. There's another Griffey. This is the, what year? 94. 529 is the card number, and it looks like Top Stadium Club. So we found 3 Griffies so far. Not the one we're looking for. It's David Robinson. Jerome Bettis. Vinny Testaverde. They're all mixed up, all the different sports. Sammy Sosa. Clemens. D. Brown. Jerry Rice. Here's a 62 or 63 Fleer. Rube Waddell. George Edward Waddell. It's an original early Fleer card from 61, 62, or 63. I think it's 62. 63s are the white ones with the diamond. I think that's a 62. It might be a 61. Yeah, let's play the home game. You guys can look that up. Walter Payton, Reggie Jackson, Tony Gwynn, and Ozzie Smith. So what we're going to do now, since we got that back row finish, I'm going to put all these baseball gently into that back row, including all those 83 Donruses that we found. That way we know that row has been searched. Haven't found the 89 Donruss Griffey yet. And then throw some football back there too, since we'll probably need that space here in a little bit as we do the next row. We'll keep going. We're going to get through this entire 5,000 count box. Be sure to subscribe and like if you're a all-night card collector. We'll be doing this periodically for whatever reason. All right, cleaning all this up here. Keeping some of the good cards up front. Put some of the Darryl Strawberries in the back. All right, so that back row is completed. We cleaned up our space. And we can probably put those, there's another Bagwell. That's pretty cool. Guys like that who are in the Hall of Fame that didn't get a whole lot of collecting early on in their career, I like to keep those. Some of the guys, you just knew Griffey was going to be great, so people have tons of those cards. But the other guys that turn out to have these massive careers that nobody expected, those are the best collectibles, I believe, in my opinion. All right. Joe Carter, Blue Jays. So we can scoot in a little bit easier here, get a better view for you. Let's see. These are all flippity floppy. Jeff Hostetler, upside down. All right. Got a prospect card, George Arias, Chris Haas, Scott Rowland, and Scott Spezio. Scott Rowland, look at that baby face on that one. Scott Rowland, the Phillies, what year is this? This is a 96. Oh, no, it's Jeff Suppan. This is a, 96 Topps rookie card, number 434. We'll hold on to that off to the side there. Edgar Martinez, Mark Loretta, Will Clark, Sean Green. I got to start our stacks up again here. Mike Piazza, Alvy Shepard. Got some Troy Aikmans, a lot of Troy Aikmans, a bunch of Troy Aikmans, lots of Troy Aikmans. We'll come over to Jeff Hostetler. Larkin, Jeff Graham, Howie Long, Chris Miller, Hostetler, some 91 Stadium Clubs, Derek Thomas, Hall of Famer, Rondell White, Chucky Knobloch, Valdez, Juan Gonzalez, Jim Abbott, Tony Gwynn. If you don't know the Jim Abbott story, look it up online. Very inspiring. What a great guy, great player. Jim Abbott, Jay Payton, Ozzie Smith, Jim Thome early on in his career. Blosser, Garrett Long. What year are these? That's a draft pick. Topps. That's at 96. I don't see much of those. Ruben Rivera. Which was said Mariano Rivera. All right, here we go. Some basketball. Grant Hill, Karl Malone, Michael Finley. Oh, it's a football stack. It's late at night. I can do that. Biggio rookie. Still looking for the 89 upper deck. No, not 89 upper deck. 89 Donruss, King Griffey Jr. rookie. These plastics. There we go. Craig Biggio rookie. 89 Topps card 49. And then, I'm not sure why the plastic's sticking. There's a Rod Woodson rookie football. Maddox, Nolan Ryan, Ozzie Smith. All right. If you were an 89 Donruss, King Griffey Jr., where would you be hiding? I'm guessing right here. I'm going to grab up front here because that would have been one we'd look at later. Let's go through that and see if we get lucky here. Some Topps, Matt Williams, Leonard DeShields, Boot Powell. This is, I believe, 1968. Don't know the brand. Card 2 of 33 photo, Boog Powell. There's a whole series of these with some superstars. Fantastic. Basketball, Walt Williams draft pick, Skybox. Kirby Puckett. Kirby Puckets, lots of Kirby Puckets. So it looks like we had stacks of players by name, and they just go into the box. There's Manny Ramirez, star rookie. That's just Manny. All right, that wasn't it. All right, let's look over here. Let's grab in the center. Right here, what is that? Oh, 89 Donruss, Tom Glavine. Close. It's from the same set we're looking for. All right, some 82s, Donrusses. Probably similar to what we did with the 83s. Bought some boxes. There's a Hardaway rookie, basketball. Sammy Sosa rookie. Michael Jordan. Hoops, 89. Card number 200. MJ, early on. Another MJ, 90, Skybox. Here's golfing. Card 41, Skybox, 1990. Football, baseball, hockey. Sean Kemp rookie, basketball number 268, 1990. That's Skybox. Football, Hardaway, Sean Kemp. Greg Anderson, Johnny Dawkins, Rolando Blackman, Clyde Drexler. That's the Fleer 88, card 92. Maurice Cheeks, Kenny Walker. Some of the older basketball. Didn't get much of that when that first came out. Some 85 Donruss stuff. Got the Gehrig insert. Cool. older stuff in this box. See how far we can go tonight. Carlos Garcia, Oral Hershiser. This is Topps Finest Gamers. Javi Lopez, John Olerud, Tony Gwynn. All right. Must have bought one pack and kept everyone. It says card 61, theme S9. Don't know what that, unless that's an SG. But, all right. Baseball, basketball. Olajuwon, Pippen. Shaquille O'Neal. There we go. Hardwood leaders. Let's take a look at, oh, I'll put him over there. I'll put him up here on the camera for you. There's a Shaq card, Orlando Magic. Number 32. This is Fleer 96-97. Shaquille O'Neal, card 138. He was like a 92 rookie, 1992. Morning, Hakeem Rockets, Kemp, Kidd, Jerry Stackhouse, Jason Kidd, Kids, Larry Johnson, Juwan Howard, Kemby. Looks like maybe these are, there's runs of the cards that I didn't buy many of. I don't remember buying many of them. So maybe I went out and bought a few packs at a time and just put everything in here. So Pedro Martinez, 2008. Upper Deck. Card 274. Was the active leader in winning percentage at that point. Bunch of hockey. Upper Deck and OPG Premier. Upper Deck and OPG Premier. And then, what do we got here? Top Prospect. Says Pittsburgh Pirates, but he's wearing a Yankee outfit. And this would be Ross Ollendorf. Yeah. This is a rookie card from 08. Okay, die cut. Interesting. Here's another one of those San Diego State sets. Eric Christopherson on the back again. We saw one of those earlier. Maybe I've cornered the market on those. Grab some more here. Basketball, Stockton, Kemp rookie. Football, Montana. Bunch of baseball, Frank Thomas's. More Shane Mack. A lot of Shane Mack. Oop, come on, don't. Drop more Shane Mack Olympic cards. Cool. Steve Carlton, Puckett's. Oh. What we got here? Greg Jeffries, Cecil Fielder, Darnell Mee, basketball. Mondale White, Brooks Kieschnick. Staying up late doing baseball cards, football cards, basketball cards. Specifically looking for one card tonight that I need, which is an 89 Donruss Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. And I'm sure there's one somewhere in this box. We're trying to find it, so we're digging through. It's a 5,000 count box. Got some football and basketball and hockey mixed in here. No rhyme or reason. Baseball, lots of baseball. I can tell these are not the 89 Donners. That's why I'm flipping through them pretty quick. Football we can put over there. We kind of try to separate them out so we start making sets later to sell on Mercari. Then we know where to find everything. By sport. Vinny Castillas, Travis Fryman, and Nolan Ryan. That's the year. That's 88. Topps big. That's all bent to heck because it doesn't fit. It's a little bit longer. Not enough longer to make it spectacular. A little bit bigger. Topps big. Card 29. Nolan Ryan. It's Nolan Ryan, so I'll keep it for whatever reason. It has no value as far as a mint collectible because look at that. It's all jacked up. A reminder of why you should keep them all the same size, I guess. Hideo Nomo, Roberto Hernandez, Ivan Rodriguez. So 1996 Metal Universe, Hall of Famer, Pudge Rodriguez. Who made these? It's card 116. And like Topps, or is this just a specific? Oh, Fleer. It's a Fleer insert of some sort. Cool. BJ Sherhoff, Mike Messina, Ray Sanchez. So I kept them all. Randy Johnson rookie card. There we go. 647 from 1989 Topps. Eddie Murray, Ron Gant, David Robinson, Marcus Allen, Mark Carrier. Baseball, 90 upper decks. A lot of those. Something tucked in the middle. Chino Martinez, Ozzie Smith, Mike Schmidt. 83 Donners, some Trammels, Santiago, John Mabry, Moise Alou, Pedro Martinez, Montreal Expos early in his career. We'll hold on to that. Jim Edmonds, Aaron Seeley, Chili Davis, Boggs, Larry Walker rookie. I don't know why, but I latched onto him early. I collected all his rookie cards. 466 of the 90 upper deck set. There we go. Got a Jack Morris rookie card. Unfortunately, it's all bent up. That's a 78 card, 703, 1978 Topps rookies. There's a big crease right there on a Jack Morris rookie. Put him over on the side there. Definitely not mint. Isaiah Ryder, Messina, Fisks, Carlton Fisks, a run of Carlton Fisk, George Bretz, Benito Santiago, Jose Canseco. Here's a then and now upper deck. Tony Gwynn. Not sure if you can see that. I'll go a few different ways. Back when they were doing the hologram cards. TN11, Tony Gwynn. And looks like 93 upper deck. Jay Buhner, Kirby Puckett from the Pinnacle sets. Clean up this so we can start tucking cards in. Hudley, Bierga. Oh, don't drop it. What is it? Cliff Floyd. Omar Vizquel. There's a football from the All-World set. Hockey. All mixed together here. Michael Andretti. Tons of his cards. These are the promo cards from All World Sports. P is the, it's not a number, it's a letter on the back. Michael Andretti was a promo card. Drew Bledsoe, Dan Marino. A couple older basketball cards here. Bob Lanier and David Thompson. And this is from 79 Topps basketball. Bob Lanier with the Pistons. And these are all, there's a checklist. I think that's a 63 checklist. Why is it not in a sleeve is the question you're asking. Those are the small sleeves. So we're going to go back to earlier we had set aside these players that we weren't sure that why we kept them. So here's Mark Higgs. Thank you, Mark, for keeping that sleeve so that the 6th Series 1963 Topps checklist could have a sleeve one day. Fantastic. If you want to look that up, it's 1963 Topps card 504. Unmarked checklist. All right, Giambi, Walker, Jock Jones. Wish I had the card here. We made up a baseball card of Jock Jones, more of a postcard. The kids got a chance to sit with him in the dugout at a Cubs game. Jock played up in Alaska, and it was great to run into him in Chicago at Wrigley Field. He actually invited us into the dugout. Spectacular. Roberto Clemente, Reggie Jackson, Ichiro. This is a 2008 upper deck. Ichiro Suzuki. Ichiro Suzuki. It's late at night. Sandy Koufax, Christy Mathewson. Ernie Banks. Ernie Banks story. 1993. I'm working the front desk at a hotel in Mesa, Arizona. The Cubs are staying there. And Ernie Banks was with the team. Sammy Sosa, Mark Grace, a bunch of great players. And a few times when Ernie would come in and go, "Hey, Mr. Banks, I need you to sign a reg card." And he'd go over and he'd sign the reg card. And it was great just to have a chance to spend some time with him. And Mr. Baseball knows everything about baseball. Great conversationalist. It was great to meet Ernie Banks. I believe he's gone now. Great ball player. Great, nicest guy in the world. Let's see who else we got here. Roy Oswalt. Some 60 or 82, Burt Blyleven, Jim Palmer, a few cards in one sleeve there. We're going to leave them in there for some reason. They're in there. Here's a Phil Necro, Dave Parker, Burt Blyleven, Fergie Jenkins, 84 Donruss, Tino Martinez, Billy Bates, John Elway football, Sosa, Chris Warren, hockey, some older cards without sleeves. Not sure why. And then a pack. There's Tim Salmon on the back. I believe these are post-serial cards. Yeah, Don Mattingly on the front, Tim Salmon on the back. All right. Keep going. We're looking for the 89 Donruss King Griffey Jr. rookie. It's not going to be in this group here. Maddox, McDowell, Greg Hill, Terry Kirby, Mike Pritchard, Jim Kelly, Michael Irvin. What year is this? Irvin. This is a 94 and Topps Company. So 94 Topps. Oh, Bowman. So Bowman 94. Jason Elam. Went to college with him at University of Hawaii. Kicker for a number of years. All right. Ron Gant. Piazza. Some more Pinnacle stuff. Kenny Lofton, University of Arizona. Randy Johnson. That's the Leaf 93? 93 or 94 Leaf. 94 Leaf 164. There we go. And then Shannon Sharp. There we go. I'm going to start tucking them back in on this side here as we refill it back up as we pull them out. Dwayne Washington. Oops. Wrong stack. Late night card collecting. Dwayne Washington. New Jersey Nets 88. Fleer card 71. Why would that be there? 85 Donruss. I did buy a lot of those sets and packs and open them up. Jeff Pendleton is actually Terry Pendleton. There was an error and corrected. I believe these are packs because I believe the factory set had the correct name. Andre Dawson, Clyde Drexler, Byron Scott, Dennis Johnson, Mark Jackson, some old basketball. David Jeffries, Ken Norton, Palmer Schmidt, Necro, Palmero Bonds. Lots of same names over and over again, but those are the guys we collected, the guys we chased, the card packs that we opened. We looked for these players, and wouldn't you? It's like finding a Mike Trout now. All right, Pete Rose, some 84 Fleers, and then Charles Barkley, the round mound rebound. Albert Bell, Ricky Henderson, record steal. Leaf, 91, BC 26. Nice looking card. So those are backwards. We'll flip them over. Some guys. Russ Davis, another Randy Johnson. Bobby Bonilla, Baerga, Ripken, Shane Andrews rookie. Tino Martinez's. Some more basketball coming up here. Thanks for sticking around with us. So please like, please subscribe. Up all night collecting cards with you. Wade Boggs, one of the Shields. Hopefully this is either very exciting for you or it's going to help you fall asleep. Either way. We find, so this is Studio. Looks like a credit card. Win-loss, ERA, and strikeouts all on the front like the credit card number. It's got the hologram with the Dodgers. Member since 8 of 88. Was born 3/22/68. It's embossed on the back just like a credit card. Card 74. And what year is this? This is really cool. Major League Baseball. Trademarks and copyrights are used with permission. Looks like a 90s, something in the 90s. It's embossed on the top of it. I can't make it out. I'm going to go 94 or 95 probably. That is so cool. Studio, insert, credit card. I'm going to put it off to the side because I want to research that. Ramon Martinez all over the place. Terry Allen and Reggie Jackson. So Terry Allen, the Vikings. Reggie Jackson, not of the Vikings. All right, Chuck Finley's. If you want a story about Chuck Finley, I invite you to go to some of the other videos we've done. I've told it a few times. Ran into him when he was with the Cleveland Indians, down to play the White Sox. Carlton Fisk, Ron Gant, Glavin. Second-year cards, Glavin, Lee Smith. A lot of Glavins. Can't go wrong with Tom Glavin. Like Goodens and Glavins and Jenkins. Oh, my. A lot of Fergie Jenkins, Howard Johnson. I don't know if it's alphabetical or not, but it's starting to seem like that. Get the basketball out of the way as we're starting to refill that row. Troy Aikmans, more Aikmans. Maybe every time I go through these, I start mixing them up. They should all be in a row, and then over the years, they've kind of been moved around. Canseco's, Bichette, Barry Sanders. There's Barry Sanders Pinnacle, card 250, 1991. And then then Score had this really cool looking card. 1991 Score, card 677. A couple of cool Barry Sanders cards. Delano DeShields, Mike Piazza, Javi Lopez. Oh, don't drop Tom Glavine. Right there. See how they get messed up? Jeff Bagwell, red hot. Okay, what we got here? He was a Red Sox for a couple hours. 95 Pinnacle, RH4, Jeff Bagwell. Says Jeff had a monster season in 94. He led the majors in RBIs, total bases, and slugging while topping the AL in runs. He also finished second in the league in batting average, home runs, and hits. That's a pretty good year. One of the killer bees out of the Houston Astros. Very cool. Carlton Fisk's and Chuck Finley's. Second here, sorry. Late at night here in Arizona. If you're over on the other side of the world, let's say you're serving one of our military bases, or you're an expat, or you're living somewhere else, and you just happen to be up right now and thought, I should help look for Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. Appreciate you coming along here. A lot of Eckersley, a lot of Hall of Famers, which is good. If you're going to collect, you want to keep the good guys. Just a bunch of Chuck Finley's, a Fleer rookie. Sean Chambers, hockey card, rookie card. Sean Chambers. Doesn't say. I thought it had something to do with Alaska, like he went to the University of Alaska Anchorage or something. Maybe not. Troy Aikman, wild card. More Troy Aikmans. A lot of Troy Aikmans. He was definitely a collectible guy. All right, this will be the last of this row. All right, we're almost 40% of the way through. Haven't found Ken Griffey Jr. yet, but we're looking. Carlton Fisk, Eric Davis, Eric Davis, Carlton Fisk. A lot of Fisks and Davises and Williams. Matt Williams. A lot of Matt Williams. You can tell who some of my favorite players are, I think. Trammell, Smith, Ozzie Smith, Anthony Miller. You got Jerome Bettis. Flair 95, card 17 of 30. The Bus with the Rams. There he is. All right. They're Bagwell early on in his career. Williams, Canseco. There's a Cecil Fielder and Cal Ripken Jr. scratch-off card. Unscratched, thank goodness. Ricky Henderson playing card. Lawrence Taylor, LT. And Steve Largents. Juan Martinez. Vinny Testaverdes. All right, well, that gets us through the second row. We'll go ahead and tuck some of these back in there. Thank goodness for card sleeves. It protected them for 20, 30 years, some of these cards, 40 years. Directly out of packs or sets, directly into sleeves, most of these cards. We did find a few that didn't have sleeves for whatever reason. Maybe it's because they didn't fit. I'll have to take a look at those and maybe find another use for them. Vintage sleeves. I'm going to put the basketball down here, put the football down over here. We have room to work. Also have the hockey. Put the hockey down here. There's not as much of the other sports in this box as some of the other boxes. Or football. We didn't look at these, I guess. Rodney Hampton, John Randall, O.J. McDuffie, Steve Bono, Hostetler, Russell Maryland, Dana Stubblefield, Junior Seau, Irv Smith, Michael Irvin, and David Meggett. Those are all the 93 playoff cards. Playoff brand. The explosion of football cards and other sport cards in the early 90s was incredible. Went from nobody made anything to everybody made everything. Roger Maris, and that's the Topps Chrome, card 308. So John Elway. And then that's in an unopened wild card pack. And P12, Leonard Russell on the backside. Rick Helling, Jose Vidro. Prospects, we have Kenny Kelly, John Silvestri, and Mike Gardening. I didn't put them up here. They don't have sleeves on them. So we're in the third row. We're looking for the Ken Griffey Jr. 89 Donruss rookie card. And I can go to sleep as soon as I find one. There's some 89 Donrusses there. No Griffey. Ripken, Robinson, football, basketball. Sean Barry, doing some broadcasting these days. Joe Theismann, Montana. John Schmaltzy. Molitor. Another Bus. Jerome Bettis. Steve Largent. Eric Davis, the football player. More baseball, baseball, baseball. The Minnesota here. All right. Let's switch legs here. Sitting, I'm not sure what style you can call this these days, but we got your legs folded, sitting down on the ground, and certainly getting through these cards pretty quick here. Delano DeShields, Tino Martinez, Maddox, the ace of spades. Kenny Lofton, ace of hearts. Tony Tarasco, Edgar Martinez, Hall of Fame now. Chipper Jones, look at that. Chipper Jones, this is Upper Deck, 93, card 459. Peter Gammon's talking about Chipper Jones. Barry Bonds, so 93s. Who's that guy? Jeff Bagwell, same thing, same set, 93. Sorry about that. Bumped the camera a little bit. All right. Some older, different sets, some newer. Keep going here. You grab in the middle or not. Try it again. These ones are slippery. The other ones stuck. These are slippery. Some interesting things right there. I'm going to grab a few extras so we can see what that was. Mark Monk, record breaker. Hank Aaron, record breaker. Some of the stickers. Steve Largent. Willie Rofe. Buhner. Sheffield. Andre Rison before his house burned down. Randall Cunningham. Howie Long. Howie Long. Howie Long. A lot of Howie Long. I'm long on Howie Long. Montana. Moon. A little football streak here. Out prospecting, digging in the ground, looking for gold. There's Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin. There we go. Irvin rookie. 50 cents back in the day. Not sure what it's worth now. Here's an insert marked $20. Haywood Jeffries and Michael Irvin. Pro Bowl 1, PB1 insert. And this is from Upper Deck. And it says 92 football. It's $20 at the time. So not sure what that's worth now. Take a look at that. Look it up. Best price guide is going online to auction sites and sale sites and see what they're actually selling for. Just found an Edgar Martinez 88 Fleer. Love those cards. And some basketball. Vinny Baker, rookie. A couple of them. Ken Lofton. Dustin Hermanson. A couple of football guys. All right, making some headway here. Kirby Puckett. A pocket of Puckets. A lot of Puckets. Kirby Puckets. A run of Kirby Puckets. I bet there's more in the front and more in the back. Oh, look, Kirby Puckett. That was the back, so maybe it's more in the front. Let's see what we got here. Football, Jerry Rice's. Jerry Rice. Troy Aikman. All right. Go to the front part here. See what we got. Yeah, Kirby Puckett. All right. So we found the vein of Puckets. We'll put these back here. Keep them together. A lot of Jerry Rice's. The vein of Jerry Rice. All Madden team. Was it marked $1? Only half off. Must have had a bad season. Dropped the ball. $3 for that Jerry Rice. All kinds of inserts. Special cards, 94s, 80s. Tons of Jerry Rice. There's the 88 tops. Third year card. Jerry Rice. We got Jerry Rice's. If you need a Jerry Rice card, send me a note. I've got them. Let's see if we have any more Jerry Rices. Flip them over here. What do you got? Back and forth. There we go. Montana's, Joe Montana. Image. Joe Montana. All right. Here's a Matt Williams extended rookie card. U-129 from the 87 Fleer update set. $7 price tag at the time. The guy was whacking home runs. Fantastic. I don't think it's worth that now. Elway. John Elway. Maybe you've heard of this guy, Babe Ruth, Collectible. This is what year and who did it? Printed in the USA, CMC. It's got the Major League Baseball logo on it. I don't want to open it up, but it's Collectible Babe Ruth. I'm going to leave it in its sleeve. Football, Gary Carter's. Just figure that one out. I'm going to put it over here. It's not from way back, so it's not worth $1 million, but certainly interesting. Some Bowman 92 football. Herman Moore, Rich Gannon. More Matt Williams, bunch of Matt Williams. Jose Canseco's, what a break. Lawrence Taylor, Steve Largent, Taylor and Largent. Okay, I'm going to tuck these in here with the Kirby Puckett to get them off the shelf. Get that second row filled up. There we go. Keep going in our third row with more Joe Montana's. Bobby Bonilla rookie card. Bobby Bonilla, one of the most inventive contracts ever. Did a great job. Still getting paid years after he retired. Junior Seau rookie card, 1990. Card 302, Hall of Famer, Junior Seau, outside linebacker. San Diego Chargers, fantastic player. Nolan Ryan, Palmero. More football. Cleveland Indians hologram. That's the 90 upper deck. Herman Moore, Troy Aikman, Gary Carter's, looks like a bunch of Gary Carter's, Canseco's, Mickey Morandini. Move on. All right, we're about halfway through the box at this point. Again, the quest tonight, or this morning, depending on where you're at. Need a 1989 Ken Griffey Jr. Donruss rookie card. And I know I've opened cases of 89 Donruss, so there's no shortage of those. It's just whether or not they're in this box. I'll have to go through as many boxes as it takes to find one. Bunch of other foot baseball, Largent again, more Largent. Back and forth. We'll flip them over once we figure out where the front is. There we go. Canseco's, lots of Canseco's. Jose Canseco. All right. Football, Jeff Graham. Michael Jackson rookie. Palmero. Ben Coates, New England Patriots. Jerry K. Alexander, Greg Hill. More Canseco's. John Elway, Steve Largent. Largent. Drexler without a sleeve. That is Steve Gibraltar, some baseball. Walter Johnson, First Class Senators. This is a insert card or a specialty card. Card 502. It's upper deck. They did a lot of, collector's choice. Some more guys, prospects, basketball prospects. Who do we got here? We have Tyrone Hill, Brian Grant, and Kurt Thomas. Hardaway. Who do we got here? We got Bobby Hurley, Christian Laettner, and Grant Hill. Sam Cassell. Some basketball, some baseball. Variety of things in this box. Football, more football. Baseball. And again, for those of you joining us late, if there's anyone actually out there right now, appreciate it. Stan Humphries rookie. Looking for the 89 Donruss Ken Griffey Jr. I can tell by certain cards that it's not going to be in there just because just the design or the era. The fact that these guys don't have sleeves tucked in there. Pedro Martinez, cool. Some football. More John Elways. Canseco's. Aikman's. Pull the Canseco's out and put the football over the football. Dave Winfield rookie card. What? What? Dave Winfield rookie card. But what's wrong with this thing? It's torn on the back. Look at that. Color isn't right. What is wrong with this card? All right, let's get up close here and take a look at it. It's a Dave Winfield rookie. I'm sitting on something. Looks like it was cut out of something. You see some black like lines around the edges. And torn on the back. Just doesn't feel right or look right at all. Interesting. I put it off the side. I wonder why I got that. Interesting. I wonder if I bought that early on in my career. Big Dave Winfield fan. And maybe I got took. That does not look right at all. Wow. Doesn't even feel right. Doesn't feel the thickness. Let's see if I can pull it out. Paper doesn't feel right. I don't know. Definitely cut somehow. Maybe it's a, I don't know. I don't know what it would be. Interesting. I wonder if it was a counterfeit. This thing's, at one point, I think they were selling for close to $200 when he was the first $1 million a year guy. Yankees. All right. We'll focus on him later. All right, more cards. Morton Anderson, football. Ripken, William Floyd, rookie. Barry Sanders holograms, more Barry Sanders cards, tons of Barry Sanders cards. I don't know if you can see the upper deck hologram, Barry Sanders. Mo Vaughn, Delano DeShields. Reggie White, Reggie Jackson. Tony Gwynns. Dale Murphy's. All right, we're going to start putting cards in the back row here. So we're almost through the third of 5 rows that we're going to go through in this video, this broadcast, this live. If you're joining us, thank you so much. If you're not here to hear that. Jerry Rice, tons of Jerry Rices. Love Jerry Rice, great player. Jeff George, Brian Jordan. Haywood Jeffries, Junior Seau, I think that's the Fleer update set. Yep, U102. 90 Fleer update. Cortez Kennedy, Barry Foster, update set, card 25. Emmett Smith was also in that update set, so I'll probably have a bunch of the individual cards. We'd pull out the Emmets and they'd sell relatively quickly. Joe Montana's, ton of Joe Montana's, Warren Moon. A lot of football in this box now. All right, baseball, a couple of them. One of them. Then we got a Brett Favre, Green Bay Packers, card 484 from the 92 upper deck set. Herschel Walker's with Minnesota Vikings. Cool. Michael Irvin insert, hot numbers, Fleer Flair 94, card 6 of 15. Michael Irvin, Ronnie Lott. Tons of football. Lawrence Taylor 86. Ruben Sierra tucked in there. Oops. And Frank Thomas, Stadium Club 92. Card 591. Frankie Thomas, Tommy Goodwin. The baseball back in here. Got some football, Steve Largents, more Largents. More football, Herschel Walker, Rodney Hampton, Joe Montana. More Joe Montana, Herschel Walker's. It says Sterling Sharps. Baseball and football mixed together. So Sterling Sharp. Got some Shannon Sharps. Got some Matt Williams. Another Joe Montana. Get the last of these out of this row here. I'm guessing a lot of football. Look at all this Joe Montana. Steve Young and Joe Montana. Warren Moon. Oh, Randy Johnson. We'll pull him out. It's mostly a football run here. We actually start putting the cards in on this side, all the football. We'll come back to finish the rest of the stack here. We'll clean up our work area. Don't want any stacks to fall down and cards to get injured. There we go. Here we go. Lots of football in the middle row. Football season underway. December here of 2020 doing this. The pandemic season. It's been interesting so far. Let's keep going. Marinos, Junior Seaus. Junior Seau. All right, football. There's a rookie Seau. Some baseball. Seiko Marviscal. Kimo Olajuwon. Delano DeShields. Matt Williams. Canseco's and Williams and Fists and Goodens. Randy Johnson's. 87s. Looking for the 89 Donruss, which is, I believe, a orange or reddish color, purplish color. Oh, King Griffey Jr. rookie card, a rated rookie for the 89 set. And I know there's got to be one in here somewhere. Baseball and football, more football, basketball, David Robinson, Stockton, Drexler. Chipper Jones, Upper Deck. What year is this? These guys away. We have a Chipper Jones, Upper Deck, star rookie, 1991, 93. 1993. So he had a 91 Upper Deck rookie card. So that's like his third year. Nice to see Chipper there. Bunch of guys. Joe Morgans, Piazza, Frank Thomas, Garrett Anderson. Cool. Some scorecards. Not going to find the Griffey rookie there. All right. As I get tired and it goes on, we're going to start flipping through these a lot quicker. Partly because it's getting late and I'm tired, and partly because I don't know why. Here we go. Henry Rodriguez, some tops. If I see anything cool, I'll pop it out. I'll take a look at it. More Kirby Puckets. Where did we find the Kirby Puckett run? Is that back here? Is that back here? He's right back here somewhere. There he is. I'll tuck those in with his neighbor. Cool. Grace, David Robinson, Billy Wagner. More baseball, some football. Natron Means. He was at a card show in San Diego one time, early in his career. He was the signing guest, and he only had 1 or 2 cards out at the time. And whoever brought some, they sold out immediately. And so they spent most of the card show trying to find more Natron Means cards for him to autograph. Just cool to have him there. I didn't have any. Would have been nice. Deion Sanders, Larry Walker rookie. Deion. Edgar Martinez rookie. This is the era. Jim Wallach. Come on now. Show me a Griffey. It's not a white card, so we know that. I'll get through the front row here. Barry Larkin rookie card. Very cool. A couple of them. Ben McDonald rookies. Larry Bird. Sosa, another Larry Walker. James Lofton from 83. Some 89 score. Football, baseball mixed together. Ben McDonald. So Ben McDonald. So this one has the star rookie symbol on it. In 1990, when the Upper Deck came out, I hadn't even got my shipment yet. I'd ordered 10 cases of 20 boxes each with 36 packs in each for the card shop. And the guy said, do you want the cases that have the error card in it? And I'm like, what error card? And there's some that actually have just the Baltimore Orioles logo on there instead of the star rookie. And those are super hot, selling for about $100 a piece at one point for a Ben McDonald rookie error in 1990. And so everyone was chasing those. I ended up with probably 25 or 30 of them after time went on, and nobody wants them anymore. But it's amazing how I think those were manufactured errors back in the 89, 90, 91 era. There's just so many of them. It's amazing, as busy as they were, that they had that many problems making cards. I think it was all designed just to sell their products. But that's just me being cynical. Rod Woodson rookie. All right. Chris Warren. 83s and 81 Donruss, Jim Palmer. A lot of Jim Palmers. Same stuff. Montanas and Rices, everybody. Gary Carter's. Barros. Barry Sanders. More Barry Sanders, more football. Not going to find a Griffey in there. Come on. It's that Bowman football. They're all strawberries, strawberry. Whole patch of strawberries. Yes, I said that on purpose. Piazza. Strawberry 86. Man, was he hot. 30 home runs a year consistently. Sweet swing. Strawberry. Greg Vaughn. John Schmaltz. Jason Schmidt. F.P. Santangelo. Isringhausen. All right, 91 tops. Don Mattingly, card 100. We'll do a little thing here for you. This is the information piece. There's two varieties of the 91 tops Don Mattingly. And this is the error. This is the stat error. So in the hit column, it shows 10 hits for 1990. Well, his 91 baseball card, that should, I believe, should be 200 hits there. And so this was the error version. So there is a corrected version of the Don Mattingly 1991 Topps card. This is the error with just 10 hits showing. He had many, many more hits than that. It was close to 200, if not 200 even. Yeah, Bagwell. If we can find another Mattingly, we'll take a look at it and see what it said for. Here's another one with the 10, so another error card. Sean Kemp rookie. Extra stars, Irving Fryer. Charles Barkley. Another Barkley. Some hockey. Poking its nose in there. There's Piazza. The future is now. Hall of Famer. Football. Tons of football. Michael Irvin's Buners. So these are past what I was looking for as far as the date for the Griffey Jr. rookie. Chris Warren. Isaac Bruce. Barry Sanders. Aikman. Troy Drayton and Emmett Smith. Bowman. 94. Strawberries. More strawberries. These guys. Looking for a colorful card. So you go through these. You can see like the black border there. Is that Bagwell? No, Caminiti. We know that there's not one in there. It's not in the Topps ones. Kind of go in here. There's some color in these, so that might be, but those are all. So that's the kind of color that the Griffey would look. We're going to hold that off to the side. These are all strawberries. Tons of strawberries. Edgar Martinez rookie. Bonds. Cranking through them. We're almost done with the fourth row. We'll do that one there that we haven't got to yet next. Darnay Scott. Rocket Ishmael. William Floyd. Bunch of backwards cards. Rod Woodson rookie again. Another Edgar Martinez rookie. Had more of those than I thought I did. That's good. Lots of strawberries. Hope he makes a comeback. Gil Murphy. Dawson. Stump Mitchell. Jerome Bettis. That actually might be his rookie. It's 93. Bowman. Ben McDonald star rookie, the corrected one. Let's see if I have one here. There's all the star rookies. A bunch of Ben McDonalds. So get that last one to pop out of the back there. Come on. And there's two there. There we go. Nope, they're all the star rookies, all the correcteds. Bowman baseball. Pacific Collection baseball. Ricky bonus. Ty Cobb with a fake signature. I'm not the fake, the auto penned. All right. One row to go. One row to go. Finding some cool things. So I'm not completely not sure what the word is. Not disappointed, not dissuaded, not let down, but enjoying the hunt. Some more puppets and things. But certainly, I'm guessing it's not in here, but then again, I don't know for sure. That's why we have to finish it. We went through all those. And now the final row. From the era that these are all open and the boxes put together and the way they're put together, I'm guessing it's not there. Here those are 94 Upper Decks, a lot of those. That was the year that Michael Jordan's baseball card was in the pack, so I'm sure I got tons of the singles as we chased the Michael Jordan baseball card. Nolan Ryan's somewhere. Stockton's. Johnny Damon. Here's this. Upper Deck Company Road to the Show, Johnny Damon, Kansas City Royals, early in his career. 94, card 163. Outstanding. If you've seen Moneyball, if you enjoyed Johnny Damon's career. Football, baseball, definitely not the era that I'm looking for. Cranking along. Wrong colors. Frank Thomas, not the one. There's a Cito Gaston. Okay, so here we go. Where's that Dave Winfield? What did I do with it? Oh, where did I put that? I'm going to show you the difference. Here's what I was talking about. Okay. First of all, look at the color difference there. Darker color, lighter color. Now, National League and Padres, that might be what it is. There might not have been this error, but some of the San Diego cards said National League on it as the Washington Nationals. And some of them said Padres. Not sure why. And then the back, look at the color difference. So that's definitely a counterfeit or a reprint or something. There's no way that's real. Okay, glad we found the Gaston. All right. Just stuff. Herschel Walker's, Chris Miller's. All right, we're coming to an end here. I doubt we're going to find it. We're not going to find it. I'm a naysayer right now. I'm just flipping through because there's no even color in any of these sections here. There's some colorful stuff here. It's all football. There's in there. Flipping through real quick. More Kirby Puckets. Tons of Kirby Puckets. Puckett. Kirby Puckett. Color, but that's Herschel Walker. All right. The last color in the box is right here at the end. It's all Joe Montana's, Deion Sanders, and everybody else. Oral Hershiser, Drew Bledsoe, Carlos Perez, Reggie Sanders, Benito. All right, well, that's our box for tonight. Thanks for sticking out with me, staying up with me. It's late. We did find a few Griffeys, not the ones we're looking for. There's the 90, the 91, and what was that, 93, 94? All right, well, join us next time. We'll do another card box search, try to find some awesome cards and things right here at Steve's Collecting and Travel Channel. Griffey Jr. Tell you the story of their first playoff win against the Yankees someday. Probably in our next broadcast or when we find the Griffey. That was the exact moment my oldest son was born. My son was born the moment that Griffey slid across home plate and they won Game 5 against the Yankees in '95. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Get some sleep now and collect safely.